So busy. So busy. It's crunch time at work. Lots of projects going on. Just sold this house last night. Just bought a new house this morning. So legals, all sorts of stuff going on. This will not be my surroundings soon. I'll have my own little room of office. Hopefully that'll all get sorted and you'll not even notice a difference. There'll be rubbish videos from me all the time. But World of Warcraft server, the TBC server to be exact. Now, just to check, you all know, I'm looking at the TBC server, but I'm looking at it from a vanilla point of view. The reason being, I found the client a little bit more stable. It doesn't mean that it won't be a vanilla server later, but all the characters have been wiped several times. The characters you saw in the solo botting thing have all been gone and destroyed. It's all gone to the box downstairs. The actual box it's going to run on for me. It's not public at the moment and probably won't ever be. So let's just see what I'm doing. Well, it's still doing the random daily stuff because obviously that's in the TBC. And I'm missing a map extract here from Nmap 530. If anybody knows why Nmap 530 didn't come out, whatever, let me know. Stormwind Stockades jailbreak just began. Anyway, the realm I've called Zells, and I have several characters on it. And I'm hoping this just logs straight in. This is something I've been having for a little bit. Now, I've reworked some of the realm stuff, which is a different piece of program to the actual server. And since I did that, the character list can stall. And it's usually because I opened, or the realm was up slightly before something in the server. They are two separate programs, hence two terminals here. Because I'm debugging into the terminal, I want to just see what it does. Now, I can see the realm, otherwise that wouldn't do that. But then the server doesn't give me my characters. And I don't know why. It sometimes just takes shutting down the server a couple of times. Waiting. It's just not happy that. Command have command blank. The only used with some sub-command selection. It can't have help or even written access level skip. So yeah, it's just not happy. So I'll go to the other terminal and we'll top it. And I can't even see it on top. MySQLD is running at 1% CPU. The journaling service is running, but the actual server. So, ox grep mangos d 3607 sudo kill -9 3607. There you go, ended. So, yeah, really annoying. So let's start the server again. That's the server coming up. And I'll let it get all the way to the antifreeze thread. There we go. So the antifreeze thread is up. Antifreeze thread, too many F's there. And then we started it up. So let's see if this now works. It's just completely random. It's really annoying. You'll see these are the characters. So the mage has become my main, Blackthorn. This is the character I played for real. You'll have seen this in the screenshots video. Ironforge the hunter. I've not even started yet. I've got a warrior. Look at him with his big sword. I've got my druid started, and the rest are just there. But I want to go to a city as quickly as possible. So the mage is the obvious choice because she's the highest level and has the flight points. And I want to check what the auction house is doing because I've changed the auction house bot config. Because there's only me on it. I don't know why I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of just the road at Redbridge for some reason. I was literally just testing. But you can see I have been playing for real, so these are the real skills for a level 15 mage. Strangely enough, even though this is a PvP server, there's only me on it, but I've still gone fire rather than frost. I don't know which would be better. Do you know, I have only ever played my mages as fire. I think because I leveled them massively up for PvP. In Wrath, that's it, the glass cannon, and I really enjoyed playing open world and some of the organised PvP. AV was up a lot on the Crusade server that I was on at the time, so Blizzard PvP server for the win. But let's go to Stormwind. So you'll see the flight taxis are working fine. I am running it in a window, so you know I need to get to all the windows in the background. So while that's running, the server's doing stuff. The server is a dual core. It's a core 2. It's a core 2 duo, something or other. It's not very good. It's an E class. So it's not very brilliant. It's about 2.4 gigahertz, 2.3 gigahertz. And it's got 4 gigs of RAM in it. That's the 4 gigs of very cheap Chinese RAM that I told you about, which is it's been fine. So that's been cool. I think at some point the big Dell PowerEdge server will take over if it's any use. So I need a friend. Shout in the comments if you want to help. You'll need the Burning Crusade client from wherever you can get that, preferably from your own installation, patched up to whatever levels. And I basically need a person to do walking past tests to see if the two screens are in sync, if things are working right. Because this is the level I'm now interested in. I'm interested in the networking, the lagging, any issue with picking up items or interacting and doing fights. It's all been fine locally. You've all seen the multi-boxer stuff. There's a lot of copper veins that I could go and get. Yes, I've been... What the? What the? I've never heard this music before. Seriously. What the? What? Is something going off out here? I literally have never heard this before in my life. Is this coming from the client, or am I just going crazy? It's the music. And now it's the right music. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? I seriously have no idea what that was. It's Oktoberfest! Oktoberfest started today in Germany. And the server knew that was Oktoberfest music. I am a little bit staggered by that. Oktoberfest. Yeah, you can laugh. Oh, righty then. Okay, sorry, I'm just completely baffled. So what I'm looking at is, yeah, so I've done some changes to the auction house bot to say don't show things over level 60, but it's not worked because it's quite clearly showing things 68 and 70 there. But yeah, Oktoberfest. Yeah. Do I go to the Dwarven District? Is there something going off in the Dwarven District for Oktoberfest? I mean, I'm not implying anything about dwarves, not at all. but I do understand that they like a tipple or two. This is where I wish I had a mount or could speed my character up, because we all remember that time 1 to 40 trying to get your first mount, and then from 40 to 60 before you could afford anything near the training, let alone the actual mount. For well, the actual mount was what, 10 gold, but the training was like hundreds, 1,000 golds. There's nothing here. See if there's only a pig and whistle. I swear, guys, I had no idea it would make that noise. Anything in here? Nothing special in there. Oh, that's a bit. That wasn't the server. That was me not being able to steer. Let's just go look in the Dwarven district. I am properly surprised by that. Where's my Hearthstone? My Hearthstone is Sentinel Hill, so we could fly Hearthstone to Sentinel Hill and fly back in again and see if it did it again. See if it's a one-time thing, and then I'll go and walk one of the other characters from Goldshire up the hill and in.
What can I do for you?
You could give me loads of points and make me famous. Ah, Wilder Thistle Nettle. Is it in here? No, there was a question in here. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Great to meet you.
Oh, brother.
Safe travel.
Collecting memories.
See you soon.
They are one of them's the quest, isn't it? Dead Mines. Yeah, Dead Mines quests. Yay, Dead Mines. I don't see anything Oktoberfesty. That's a Nomagon quest, isn't it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Very well then.
Nomagon, don't want that yet. Let's go to Ironforge. I haven't been to Ironforge. I haven't even been away from Elwynn, really. The one night elf I transported here because I wanted to keep everything in Elwynn. I wanted to make sure you could do your druid training in Stormwind, and you can. So that was fine. Make one sit in the middle, because I don't know which train's going to come in next. That's the timing I like to see. Well, get on the train. Doo-doo. We're on the train. Chicken dance. Yeah, Macarena. Anyway, yeah. Oh, lots going on. The more code that I do, the more I realise I really need to do it on stream. I need to make more of the stuff understandable. I need to start to really understand the script dev stuff that's driving the world. I need to change the database stuff. Now, you've seen the C# program with the Database Explorer, almost, that I was putting together. It's not really a viable way to go. It's great for tools, but it's not going to help drive the engine of a world as I want it to be done. I can perhaps understand why other folks have rewritten their own, because you're using someone else's framework. And as useful as that is to get a project that's already begun up to speed, when you're trying to really own something yourself, you have to rework it. You just have to. Rat kebabs, anybody?
Hi, you're a tall one.
Let's do that. So we got the flute. Let's put the flute there. Here, ratty. I see one over there. Here, ratty, 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 ratty. Here, ratty, 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 ratty. Hey, rat fans. I got one. So they don't follow me, look. You see that? They aren't following me. And I'm in combat. So that's a bit of a mistake. So 5 of 5. Let's see if we can hand them into Monte.
how are you? Off and away. Be seeing you.
Oh, so he affected all of the ones that I'd highlighted from the other side of the thingy. Fair enough. Let's see if there's anything Oktoberfesty in here before we go back. Come on, Oktoberfest. Ironforge. Alliance Cloth Quartermaster. I love Ironforge. Ironforge is my favourite city. I mean, look at the artwork there. I find that really nice. Just really simplistic, the way the blocks just sit together. That's weird. Just really nice. Yes, Oktoberfest, look. Oktoberfest, there, look. So I've got the flags, but nothing else. I'll go and look outside the bank. That's it. Just go look outside the bank. We're at 16 minutes of video. Not a lot else going on today. Oh, I'll learn the Flymaster. That'll save time. But we'll go back via the train because I want to give the mystery meat quest in. I've got a new flight path. The flight path to the north is open. Smattering of bangs as well. Oh, Blanche's feed pouch. Did you see my post on the megalomaniacboard.blogspot.com about Old Blanchy? I miss Old Blanchy, I really do. When I played whichever one it was, where they tore the place up, Cataclysm, and Old Blanchy was kaput skid, I was so upset. I was like, not Old Blanchy! Okay, we just got flags. We've literally just got flags. There's nothing else going on. So, we shall head back the way we came. Thief Catcher Farmhouse. Hang on. Why is the guard a level 60, but the thief catch, sorry, 65, and the thief catch is only a 60? I know they're higher level, obviously, because it's TBC, but why? Oh, look, there's stuff here for Oktoberfest, maybe. No? Oh, this is the Alliance Cloth Stores thing, look. This is the actual... Okay. So I'm in a... I think the server's in a state I didn't understand. But that's just done by date. I changed nothing, and it's done the October. And it did that music in Stormwind, which... confused me. Really confused me. Bubbalo. Arcebus. Acebus. Who knows? Doing. So just on the vanilla memories thing, I always remember this on my first server, which was a PvE server. So actually find someone doing world PvP was, you never found them. Except for here, you'd always find horde raids would end up here in the Deep Run tram. And it would basically shut down transport between the two cities. And then there'd be one full hardy horde go through the portal. And he'd basically get killed by all the guards and the King of Nomagon. The fact that the King of Nomagon was just there, I think, was the temptation. But I don't know of him ever being taken down on Thunderhorn. So, if anyone can correct me, please do. I'd love to know if the King of the Gnomes was ever killed on Thunderhorn EU. But I don't know. Let's get back. Let's hand in the mystery meat. Let's dance again. Can she tell Celia? I bet she can.
I can't find anywhere to get my nails done.
Not politically correct, is it?
I can't wait till this quest is done and I can look for another Garibaldi artifact.
Well,
Sometimes I have trouble controlling the volume of my voice.
see, this is a little bit sexist, isn't it?
I farted the tub.
I don't mind that one. It's not a joke, it's just a statement of fact, that one.
Why does everyone automatically assume I know tailoring and cooking?
Because you do. You're a mage. You conjure food, and I know you're a tailor because I trained you. And if you weren't, you'd be strange. This seems a lot longer. I don't know, maybe we'll have instant gratification. Here we go. Come here, Nipsey. Get yourself a wreck kebab, man.
Very good.
There we go. Yoink. Oh, it nearly hit me. I'd love to know what they were thinking of all this. We went to buy tickets. See, the great mysteries of WoW. Were they meant to buy tickets? See, I kick myself. I threw away my vanilla installation discs and everything. I threw it all the way through. I had the Wrath ones. I had 2 vanilla ones. I had 2 TBC ones. I had a battle chest as well. But the original, the very first one I got, had in the manual that you could become a criminal. And it talked about neutral towns. Dishonourable kills would make you a criminal. And you could be locked up if you went to a neutral town like Gadgetzan. You could be put in the stocks for an amount of time. I don't know how long. And dishonourable kills were still on your PvP stuff until in vanilla. You down here you got dishonourable kills. So I always wondered that one. Well, there you go. It's not done the sound again. So let's Hearthstone, not teleport. Let's Hearthstone to Sentinel Hill, and let's fly back in to here and see if this plays the Oktoberfest music again. If it doesn't, then we'll come in with a different character that hasn't heard the noise yet.
Hey there. See you.
Stormwind. Let's see. Stories from vanilla. I remember playing the game for 2 or 3 nights in Northshire Abbey. Complete noob. So playing for 2 or 3 nights, I got to wherever level and was sent to Goldshire. And I thought, this is a fantastic game just from what was in Northshire. The fact that I then went out and found Elwynn absolutely staggered me. This was huge. And then someone pointed out you could right click on the map and zoom out. So the map went from that to that, and I was like, oh my god, look how big it is. And then they went, now do it again. Oh my god, look how big it is. And I remember that distinctly, that we were walking through the main access way to East Vale logging camp, up and down, as you do when you're not aware of the order of the quests, before Thoughtbot even had the order of the quests. And we went up and down, and then this thing flew over our heads. It was, of course, a griffin. It was someone flying around on a griffin. I'd never seen it before. We were like, oh my god, you can get flying mounts. And of course, we didn't really get them. I have never heard this before. Is that just the end? Is that just the end of the music? That is Really strange. Anyway, warrior. Drink of water. We're at 24 minutes for this video. I'm going to call it there. I don't know why the warrior wasn't in here to rest up. He should have been in there. Armor kit. Oh, I know. I was trying to level these blacksmithing a little bit. This is the first character that I'm actually bothering with a what's-it-called thingamabod on actually. So he's made a copper sword. I think I just made this. Yes, copper claymore for him. So he's a level 8 with a level 6 sword. That's pretty good. But I wanted to work out what was better for the pants. So a pair of pants will be good. 46 on the boots. 65 boots will be good as well. Belt 50. Belt 61. Belt will be good too. Braces 42. 35. So the braces aren't good. So let's put the boots on. Let's put pants on. Oh, very strange. Put pants there. Braces. He's actually made a pair. Don't need them. And belt. And we can sell the junk to this guy. We've still got 16 left at 42 skill. Gauntlets.
See you later.
It's quite an expensive thing. Runed copper gauntlets. 2 grinding stones. Let's make a grinding stone. Grinding stone. I'm sure they're better than what I've got on. Yeah, 48. That actually looks kind of cool.
Greetings.
Nope. Nope.
Be careful. I supply only the finest goods.
He supplies only the finest good.
Safe travels.
So 44. I've got a lot of sharpening stones. I could make a copper short sword. I'm pretty sure copper battle axe. I need a malachite for that. You see, dwarf favoritism here. The dwarf could use the two-handed battle axe really easily, and straight away have a really good weapon at that point. I may make one of them in case Chaplain comes to play, but I need another malachite and I need 2 copper for it. 2, you know, them. And I can make 2 pairs of pants, so I will make 2 pairs of pants, or I can make 5 rough grinding stones. Let's make the grinding stones because they're cheaper than using the copper. Oh, elixir of lion strength. That's from Stormwind, I'm sure. So we're at 46. This should be 47, 48. And then we can look at 2 points from the copper chain pants. And that gives us 50. And we'll see what training we get for 50. That's 1. That's 2.
Can I help you?
Runed copper pants.
See you around.
What are runed copper pants when they're at home? Strength and stamina. So we will sell those. We will go find. I've got my mining pick. I can sell the blacksmith hammer because it gives me space. I will give the cloth to Blackthorn because she is a tailor. So the mail system all works, by the way. I'm sure you thought it would. I mean, let's face it, it's from Sea Mangos. So let's now head up to the gates, into the gates, and see if the music plays. And then we'll come back out for the copper. That's the wife. This video ends in a second, but we'll see. Bye-bye, video.